Hello everyone, this is EB the Sponge Reviewer here, dropping out another SpongeBob discussion for you guys. So today's topic that I want to share with you guys today is the lack of effort and charm that Nickelodeon puts into their SpongeBob SquarePants DVDs in the current era. So, back in the 2000s, the early 2000s to be exact, this is where I believe Nickelodeon was at its highest peak. When they put so much effort into their advertisements, they put so much charm and care to their DVDs and VHSs to the point that it puts the 2010s and the 2020s decade to shame. Because around the 2010s, this is when Nickelodeon started to become a little bit lazier when it comes to their products and their advertising, is because that they just don't put any effort into any of their stuff anymore. So, whenever you will purchase a SpongeBob DVD or any Nickelodeon DVD from the early 2000s and you put it into your DVD player, you are greeted with these amazing previews of other Nickelodeon DVDs that you can purchase at the time. It had an announcer or a narrator guy talking over, telling you guys about these DVDs. They had like a little jingle to go along with it, and it had so much charm and effort put into it, like they actually cared about what they were doing. Nowadays, whenever you put in a modern day SpongeBob SquarePants complete season DVD into your DVD player, whether it's the complete 10th season, 11th season, or 12th season, instead of a an amazing preview that you will get back in the 2000s of Nickelodeon, you will just get a boring still image of them advertising the other season DVDs you can purchase from SpongeBob, and that's it. You don't get no announcer, you don't get no visually interactive trailer or anything. You don't get none of that. All of that's been thrown out the windows because the Nickelodeon just doesn't care about their properties anymore, and that's a shame coming from a channel which is quote unquote the number one kids network in America. I call that bullcrap because because if Nickelodeon is supposed to be the number one kids network in America, why in the heck they're not throwing any effort into their products anymore? Also, remember the interactive menus on the DVDs? Remember whenever you like put in the DVD of SpongeBob or whatever Nickelodeon show, the DVD menus will be fully interactive. Like you got characters running around in the DVD menus, you got music playing in the background. Again, more effort put into their DVDs. But nowadays, you don't get any of that. I don't know what happened with Nickelodeon. I don't know why Nickelodeon just threw all their charm out the window. It's like they just don't care anymore. And that's what it proves, that they just don't care about their property anymore. They suck at advertising. They don't know how to advertise. Speaking about advertising again, earlier today on their Twitter account, the SpongeBob Twitter account, they literally forgot to put down the time of when Lighthouse Louie and My Two Krabs was airing on Nickelodeon. They just said, "Oh, a new episode comes out today." They forgot to put down the time of when it's coming out. You see what I mean? They just don't care about advertising anymore. It's a shame. It's really a shame because this is supposed to be the number one kids network in America, and yet they forgot to put down the time of when the episode is airing. You see, that proves it right there that they just don't care anymore. And if they're gonna keep on doing that, then fine. Let's just let them keep on doing it because this is Nickelodeon that we're talking about. This is modern day Nickelodeon. They just don't care anymore. So that's all I have to talk about. Is because that this is something that I grew up with. I grew up with these SpongeBob DVDs as a kid. I remembered those really cool interactive menus. I really do miss those previews where there was an announcer saying, "Don't miss these SpongeBob DVDs," or you can buy these SpongeBob DVDs at your local retailer or something like that. You don't get those anymore. Instead, you just get a boring screen of them saying, "Buy our DVDs," or "Don't miss out on these other SpongeBob DVDs." There's a boring still image of all the DVDs from the complete season sets. And then after that, you are then greeted to the DVD menu, which has no special features. I mean, there are special features in some of the DVDs, but they're just boring special features. Like, I don't know, a short. I mean, that's cool, but why not freaking storyboard drawings or direct commentaries or stuff like that? Why don't they do that anymore? Why can't they do that for the special features? See what I mean? Oh well. If Nickelodeon's going to continue to be like that, then I will start losing support of them. I mean, I still watch SpongeBob, of course, but I just wish they will put a little bit more effort into their stuff. But this is 2020. Well, the 2020s decade, I meant to say. Well, we're in 2021, but sorry about that. We're in 2021. They just don't care anymore. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say here. All right, I'm done because I've screwed up a couple of times, but that's how I am. But we all make mistakes, and that's how we're gonna roll by. So, what are your guys' thoughts on the current day SpongeBob SquarePants DVDs released by Nickelodeon? Nowadays they're only releasing complete season DVDs. They're not doing like compilation DVDs where they like combine episodes from different seasons into one DVD. They're just doing like season box sets and stuff like that. And one more thing I want to bring up that I mentioned about advertising is that they don't advertise these DVDs. They don't advertise them on Nickelodeon. Then how am I supposed to know that a new DVD is coming out if they're not even advertising it? I don't get this company. I really don't get it. They're releasing a complete season 12 DVD and they're not advertising it on TV. They're not telling me about it. So you're telling me I have to trust Twitter.com or Nickelot articles on the internet just to get a hand news of a new DVD coming out and not being advertised on television? Yeah, that's a problem. That's a huge problem right there because they just don't care. All right, I'm done here. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said earlier, what are your guys' thoughts about the current day SpongeBob DVDs with the lack of previews, the lack of interactive menus that shows like the characters being interactive in the DVD menus with music playing in the background? What are your thoughts about that? So that's it. Tomorrow, which is Tuesday, I'm gonna be reviewing Cookie Cooks and Bubble Bass's tab. I'm gonna be reviewing that tomorrow. On the lookout for that. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Sorry for all the screws up.